Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now in today's video I'm going to be covering everything to do with the collaborative release between Supreme and Homerun as they collaborated for week 12 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2025 collection. Yeah, welcome back guys. Time to cover another collaborative release between Supreme and a brand. And this time around we're covering from my understanding, Homerun is a brand centered around the sports, music, and overall, I guess, arts and culture in baseball. That's my understanding what the brand kind of encapsulates. And Supreme and Homerun will be coming together, or have come together, for a collaborative release in the Spring-Summer 2025 season for Supreme. And in today's video, we're going to cover everything. When it released, the individual pieces, the editorial, and my thoughts and opinions on the collab as a whole. How we're going to cover all that is by using a HYPEBEAST article. We'll head on over to that article now and we'll start covering the release details for this collab. So here we are at the article. If you guys want to have a read of it, it will be down in that description section below. But we'll quickly cover the release details for this collab and then we'll talk about the editorial. So Supreme collaborated with Homerun and it rolled out via the brand's web store and in-store locations May 15th. 2 days later, on the Saturday, it released in Asia, May 17th, in-store and online. If you have any further questions on when and where it released, let me know in the comment section below. But now that we have covered that, let's get into it. Let's get into the editorial and start checking out what we got in this collab. So, of course, with it being a baseball-themed brand that Supreme is collaborating with, of course, we get a stadium jacket to match. And what I'm kind of hoping, if we're really going to dive into this baseball theme, is that we get a jersey, maybe a baseball bat, maybe a baseball, I guess some headwear that's very sporty or baseball themed. And if they want to go all out, a baseball helmet would be pretty cool as well. Let me see if that's actually what happened. Of course, stadium jacket. Looks like the hoodie is part of the jacket, judging by the colors of the the jacket and the hoodie itself, and how the collar doesn't really look like it's separated there. We'll have a closer look later down the line in the individual pieces and see if that's the case. But a nice color combo. Not a huge fan of hooded jackets though. Non-stop on the back of it while we're tagging what looks to be a barricade on the side of the road or something like that. It's not too bad. I don't mind the typography on the back there. Okay, a jersey and looks like a hat down the bottom left. The way that this is shot, this just looks like someone photoshopped this here. I don't know, it just seems very off and very weird to have him sitting down here. It would have been a much nicer photo just having like this guy in focus, but here we are. Collaborative cap, kind of strange. The jersey, look, normally I'm not a huge fan of logos being slapped on top of things, but it actually is really tastefully done with the font and how it's placed on the piece. I like it, and that is very rare for me to say that, but they're probably going to slap a huge logo on the back of it too and kind of ruin it in some way. I can see that happening as well. Collaborative hoodie, looks like a baseball player vomiting up vomit, and fair enough. Then we also have New York Homerun. There's the collaborative cap again. The hoodie's kind of fun. I like the graphic style. It's cool. Okay, text t-shirt, big bubbly Supreme graffiti styled font. Very nice, love it. On the back of it, Homerun, Homerun, and Homerun on the back of it. I don't mind that. It's not too bad. Do I wish it was just Supreme on the front? Yes. Do I have anything against this on the back? Some things, but not major things. Here we have another shot of the jersey, the t-shirt looking very nice as well, and the cap. I think the cap done in the pinstripe design matching the jersey does look better than the solid colors that we've seen so far. This feels more baseball themed with this very iconic design. New York, Tokyo, it's not the worst. The typography is quite nice. Comes in a green color as well, not too bad. Here's another shot of the jacket coming in a satin black with a grey hood. Non-stop on the back of it. The vomiting hoodie again. It's quite a good hoodie. And they had to put the big logo on the back. It would have been a lot nicer without the logo, or maybe just small ones across the arms over here or something like that. Just not something big. I like the graphic just being the graphic. I suppose I could just peel off the letters and scrape them off, but I would have liked just the vomiting kid on the front of it. Crazy sentence to say, I know. Then we get the cap, which again, I think in the pinstripe color is the nicest color. This is fine. But yeah, that is all of the editorial. There are some cool pieces here. I kind of hope there's more to it than what we've seen in this editorial, but I'm afraid it might be just that series of pieces in a variety of different colors. And I hope Supreme doesn't let me down here by giving me that, because I wanted a little bit more baseball themed things, you know? It'd be cool. I guess we'll see. Let's go check out the individual pieces and see what we got in this collab. So of course, here we are with the stadium jacket, I should say, in its satin colors. Satin silver to start it off with. Quilted lining on the inside. It's going to keep you very warm, very lightweight too. Non-stop on the back of it. I don't think it's the worst thing to have on the back of a jacket like this. The hood, I wish we could remove, but I do like the color choices. The gold trim on this red lettering. Very nice. They're the only two colors of the jacket, and we move into the jersey. The jersey has a very textured font on the front of it, Supreme and Homerun. It's like this perforated material, very lightweight, very breathable. A nice outwear piece to wear in summer, for sure. New York, Tokyo on the back. Doesn't completely sway me. Supreme and Homerun comes in that same color the stadium jacket comes in. Don't mind it. Here's the back of it. Here's the pinstripe one. Probably the best one out of all of them. It does look really nice. Really iconic. The vomiting hoodie. Love it. Bummed out that there's a graphic on the back of it. Not very often that you see Supreme doing a orange hoodie with a graphic like this, but I like it. It's very nice. There's the logo on the back. I would have liked it without, but I guess that's asking too much. I guess if you wear a jacket over the top of it, no one's going to see that as well. But love all the colors, color offering, fantastic. Just wish it didn't have the logo on the back of it. Yeah, I could have done without. Then we have the bubble font t-shirt. Love the logo on the front. I think the 3 logos on the back are a bit too much. All round, lovely color offering though, lovely design. I wear this. This is a fun graphic t-shirt. I like it. It's just that back graphic. Too much. And then we have the caps. Again, pinstripe one is the best. The rest of them, look, good color offering. Just with how many logos and everything that's going on, I think the pinstripe one it just works the best with, but that's just my thoughts. But unfortunately, that is the entire collab. How do I feel about this collaboration? Look, I really enjoy everything in it. I do wish there were minor changes to the collaboration though, so to make it more, I guess, versatile. I wish there were more pieces, like some more baseball themed stuff. It does feel like a very streetwear collection with baseball themes, and I kind of wish that we dived more on the baseball theme side with streetwear added to it. Just would have been my preference on that. But every piece here is nice. I like all the jackets, jerseys, shirts, everything like that. Again, I wish I could make minor tweaks, but beyond that, it's not too bad. I could get around it. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, if it was a hit for you or a miss for you. Did you like the Homerun Supreme collaboration for week 12? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. down in that comment section below. And now that we've covered everything to do with it, guys, I want to hear what you have to say. I mean, we covered that it released on the 15th of May or the 17th of May, depending on your region. We covered the editorial and the individual pieces. And now I want to hear if you picked anything up from it and how you feel about it. Did you grab maybe the t-shirts, maybe a jersey, maybe just a hat? Let me know if you grabbed anything from this week 12 collab down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering Supreme collaborations and weekly releases, just give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, I'm trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,970 subscribers before the end of September. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone for the end of the month. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, until the next Supreme video in general, I'll catch you later.